Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk about Toll Brothers, their quarterly results, and they're amazing. They're blowout. But between the lines, there's a lot going on, and people don't understand that. Listen, I'm in one of the hottest markets in the country right now. As a matter of fact, because of a sheer panic of people moving out of California, and I'd say those are the smart ones. And I'm not insulting. I've just got to say there are people that are like, they know that things are bad and they're getting worse and they're jumping on the bandwagon and doing something about it. There are a lot of people that are in complete denial of what's going on around our country with draconian laws like in New York and California. And what they're doing is they're causing a panic in the real estate market. But the numbers still are not adding up to what they were a couple of years ago. But we are seeing a change very similar to what happened with the beginning of ninja loans back in 2005, 2006, when sales had waned. Banks figured out a way of giving you money, and it was very risky, and that is what is happening right now, okay? I'm gonna read the story, and then I'm gonna tell you some stuff, boots on the ground, that I am going through right now personally. And hey, the Ninja's renting right now, and it's not a comfortable spot. I've been a homeowner since, the year 2000. And it's not comfortable having to live only a few months because my landlord wants to sell the property. And he tried to sell his property a year ago and could not at the price he wanted. But hey, we got to leave in a few months or a couple months. And it's not a comfortable place to be, especially when you're dealing with, having to move out or your rent going up. Things aren't stable. And the Ninja likes stable, all right? Type 1 if you like stable. Now, let's just go right into the story. This story is out of Yahoo Finance. Toll Brothers reports fiscal year 2024 first quarter results. It says, let's see here. Okay, come on, Ninja, get it together. Toll Brothers, the nation's leading builder of luxury homes today, announced results for its first quarter ending January 31st of 2024. Says these are the highlights. Net income and earnings per share were $239 million. And $2.25 per diluted share compared to net income of $191.5 million and $1.70 per diluted share. Pre-tax income was $311 million compared with $258 million in fiscal year 2023's first quarter. Home sale revenues were $1.93 billion, which was up 10% compared to first quarter last year. Delivered homes were at 1,927, up 6%. Net signed contract value was $2.06 billion, which was up 42% based off of this time last year. Okay, so first off, what was the difference between this year and last in the first quarter? Well, the Fed was continually raising rates in the first quarter of last year. They are not continually raising rates. As a matter of fact, we've been in a sort of, not a decline in the Fed funds rate. It's been steady and straight, but the 10-year bond has pulled back in the last couple of years, months, meaning that people are getting excited. They think the end is nigh. They're diving in because they're believing the rhetoric that their loan brokers are saying that don't worry, get in now at this high rate and you're going to be able to refinance at a lower rate in the near future. Okay, now hold on. Let me read the rest of this and I'm going to explain what's going on. Douglas Yearney Jr., Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, stated, "We are very pleased with our strong first quarter results. We delivered 1,927 homes, get this, at an average price of approximately $1 million, generating home sales revenues of $1.93 billion. Our adjusted gross margin in the quarter was 28.9%, a 140 basis point increase compared to Q1 of 2023. Let me stop right there and explain to you what's going on with me. And this is perfect research I've been doing because I've been going to a ton of Toll Brothers, and I'm in a panic area where people are leaving an area, they're taking their money and they're moving out of state, okay? Real quick. There's only 2 or 3 days. What is it? Friday's the last day. Saturday, the sale ends on the real estate, the side hustle course. If you want it, it's $199 down below. Check this out. So, average price of $1 million. You go, no one can afford that. Well, guess what? You're absolutely right. So, first off, I did a handful of stories a long time ago, about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, about a company, there's a handful of companies that actually make you appear to be a cash buyer. What happens is you go into this bank, you go in and you get pre-approved for a loan and they say, hey, you're qualified for $1 million, okay? So go make a cash offer. And what happens is you go make this cash offer and it's just as good as cash. You can do like a 5-day escrow, 10-day escrow, whatever it takes, and then turn around and right after escrow, it the title, it gets reset up in the name of the bank, right? Sorry, I'm blanking out. I got a lot of coffee in my system. I'm actually pretty fired up and excited. So a lot of people are coming in with all this cash offer, but then it was getting redone after the close of escrow. You were given cash and cash was deposited in your bank. There's a little bit of more of a process to it, and then it gets put in the name of the bank. So, and it costs a lot. And this was a solution that some of these banks came up with because people were not able to compete with other cash buyers. And then it turned into this big conundrum. Well, right now, what I've been noticing, like just yesterday, I saw a house hit the market in Reno, Nevada. I went and checked it out. Beautiful home in the Heights. So it was $1,059,000 or something like that. I called the agent. I said, hey, it just came on one day. I'm like, so are you getting any attention? She goes, we just accepted an offer. And I go, was it at asking price? And she goes, no, it was over. We got 3 over asking prices. And I'm all like, the house has been on the market for 24 hours. Were they all shown? I don't even think all 3 people showed up for the house to actually view it. There's a panic, right? Guess what? Good news. They're getting loans. You see, Toll Brothers just sold on average these, 1,900 homes over $1 million bucks or at $1 million. This is how they're getting you to buy them. All right. This is akin to what happened with the ninja loans. You see, Toll Brothers, leading home builder, they can't sell homes. It may look great for Wall Street right now, and I haven't even checked put down below what their stock price is doing. I'm curious. I'm sure it's cruising up. They can't sell homes. So this is what they're doing. They were about a month ago giving you $30,000 towards upgrades, right? And you remember when I told you about Lennar, when I brought you that secret recording from Lennar where they're begging all of their contractors to drop their price 10% and that they would directly pass it on to the consumer. This is how they're doing it. They go, hey, we'll give you $30,000 towards upgrades, which is going to help all their contractors, their subs. This month, they just changed it. Hey, there's a national sales event. Now remember, companies only lower their prices because they can't sell anything. They need help, so they're taking a lower price. That's it. It's economics 101. Now they're doing a national sales event. We're giving you $50,000. Hurry up, jump in, right? That just changed a couple weeks ago or a week ago. On top of that, hey, if you use our lender, because they're going to get extra fees, just like a credit card, right? Credit cards want to give you a free t-shirt or a handful of pens when you're in college to sign up for a credit card. They totally screw you and they get you in, and then they charge you exorbitant fees, right? That's what Toll Bro is doing. Hey, if you use our lender, we're going to give you an extra $25,000 off. How do you like that? Then there's not only Toll Brothers, but other home builders are going, hey, we'll do a rate buy down. And I walked into one agent last week and I said, hey, if I come in with cash, how much is that rate buy down worth to you? And they're like, 25,000. I'm like, so you'll give me an extra 25,000 if I pay cash? They're like, yep. I'm like, all right. And that wasn't Toll Brothers. Sorry, that was another company. I'm sure Toll Brothers will do it too. But then check this out. On top of that, I went in Toll Brothers and I said, okay, you're giving us $50,000 off, right? If I buy. Like, yes. All right. And if I finance through you, you'll take off another 20 or 25,000. Yes. Like, what if I pay cash? The lady's like, you know what? I'm pretty sure there's a cash discount too. I don't remember. I think it's 20 grand, but I'll have to go check with my supervisor. So the point being is, Toll Brothers can't sell homes. Now, at the same time though, they're braggadocious. It looks great for the economy that these homes are going for $1 million. All right. They just sold 1,900 homes at $1 million bucks on an average price. Those people are getting loans. All right. Remember when I told you that a few years ago, the government is going to extend the loan term to a Fannie and Freddie government-backed 40-year term. They have those now. Are they being used? Not a lot. They are out there. The reason why the public is pushing away is because they're at a higher rate. But what the public doesn't realize is they're all about to dive into those loans. Why? Because it lowers your monthly payment and it charges you more interest rate. But what happens is this is akin to what happened when we had average 20-year, 15 or 20-year mortgages, and we went to the 30-year product. The 30-year loan product also was a higher rate. And back then there was a lot of pushback and it took a while to implement it, but it's here now, right? We're also seeing, we've already seen, and I've reported on it a year ago, where the government came out and said, you know, we got to figure something out because all these low income people, or sorry, not low income necessarily, but certain ethnic groups are being screwed. So we're going to help them out, and we're going to make sure they get into a home that honestly they can't afford, and they're going to lose it, just like the banks did to them in 2005, right? So African Americans, Hispanics, right? Let's just, you know, take care of them. And really, it's a big scary thing, because you're coming into a loan and they're favoring you, or if you have low credit, they're favoring you, and they're saying, hey, we'll charge all the people with good credit, we'll fine them, and we won't fine you. You won't have to pay the penalties for being poor with your money. That's just the truth. If you're not good with your money, you're gonna get a benefit. This is exactly what they did in 2005. We're now moving in to negams. If rates stay where they are, you're gonna see negative amortization loans or pay option loans. And guess what? This is the cool thing. They're gonna have a new name. Now, what does that mean for you that's sitting on the sideline? It's the exact same thing for me. I had to go through a multi-year phase when I sold my homes in 05 and wait for that crash. And it sucks, but you know what doesn't suck? Every day that I earn another dollar, that dollar goes in my bank account, and I'm getting ready. So are you gonna get ready? What do? This is why I'm pushing the side hustle course right now. People need to get ready and start a business. They need to have more confidence in themselves and their decision-making abilities, so when the time comes, they're acting like a heat-seeking missile when all of their friends and family are going, I don't know what to do, everything's coming down. I'm freaking fired up. I hope you are too. Hey, if you want the side hustle course, it's $199. That price is good until Saturday. I'll put a link down below. I do not think the Toll Brothers earnings calls, it wouldn't cause me to go out and buy stock when a company is bragging about how much they're making, and they're only making it because they're lowering their loans that they're giving you on those homes, and they're lowering the price on the homes. It spells disaster, and that's what's going on right now. And that's what you're not going to hear in the mainstream media. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. This is the Real Estate Ninja. The Real Estate Ninja is out. Thank you, guys. Oh, hey, real quick. Thank you to everybody that also cruised over that new channel. This will make you rich, and hit the subscribe button. Maybe watch one of those videos. We're going to start taking it up a notch in the level of videos. But I thank you to everyone that's supporting that channel. All right, we'll see you guys later.